Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, where we talk the sports and other stuff, like prison. Of all the prisons I've been in, Mexican prison, Russian prison, Korean prison, my least favorite is an English prison. Very bland, no taste. I'm Roy Harder, and here's your host, Mr. Eastside David McDonald, baby.
Thank you so much, Roy Hardens. I don't even know how to address your introductions anymore. And the fact that only moments before we began today's Davey Mac Sports Program, Roy may have informed us of an extremely high dosage
of edible
of THC that you ingested last night. And then you confessed, boys, still might be high today. The Davey Mac Sports Program.
I had a torpedo gig last night, which is my wacky instrumental band with Shawno and whatnot, and I ingested an edible, and I thought it's no big deal, right? I was expecting it to be like a 5 milligram thing.
Yeah.
But as I was like maybe 15, 20 minutes into the first set, I started to get a little nervous. I was like, why the fuck is everybody looking at me? And, well, it's because, I'm a 50-year-old bearded man on stage with a white and gold accordion playing Britney Spears songs. So that probably explains a lot of it. But man.
And it was 100 milligrams.
I found out it was 100 milligrams. And like I said,
that's the reason, Roy. This isn't a mystery now. Why you've lost your mind more than usual for the Davey Mac Sports Program on a goddamn Sunday, February the 4th, 2024. You're crazy, but I love it. And listen, we're going to get right into it.
Turns out with all that weed, a thought prison should be the prison you feared the most, Roy.
I just ignore his insane introductions now. You know, something about the English prison being bland. I get it. But it was like the food. I get it.
One thing real quick, just a production note. Roy, you got to stop moving. Every time you move, we hear a crisp from your headphones. And Dave, can you tilt the mic at your mouth? You're far away.
I'm starting to get paranoid again, Robert.
Like that? How's this sound, Robert?
Roy, they're still moving. We're still hearing a sound from you, Roy.
Oh, shit, dude.
All right, now there's somebody behind you, Roy. You're good now, Dave.
Robert, how does this sound?
No different, but we'll make it work. I'll play with the levels.
What do you mean no different? You can't hear my mic?
We can. You sound far away because like you should be talking into it like a mic. Hello. There we go. That's much better.
Hello, like this?
I mean, maybe not that close.
It's the right microphone I'm using, though, right?
Now
Robert?
It is. Yeah, it sounds much better. I don't know what you did.
All right, I'll do it like this, Robert. I got no problem with that.
Like
no problem whatsoever. Now, listen, Robert. Here's the deal, because we're doing it here today online. And the other thing that we are mentioning is that we are absolutely 100% going to be at the dojo next Sunday for Super Bowl Sunday. Okay? This is obviously, if you're in the North Jersey area, it's not an invite. It's mandatory. You must stop on by and say hello to us. You must hang out with us. It's at 2 p.m., the Dojo of Comedy, Morris Plains, New Jersey. Beautiful comedy. Right above, what's the ale house called again?
Tips.
Right above Tiff's Ale House. So you want to look for Tiff's Ale House and then go to the Dojo of Comedy. Both, it's Morris Plains, New Jersey. I got a lot of great feedback because last week I said, hey, we've had a lot of things lately, personal things, my family, stuff with my mom. A lot of stuff has been going on in the Davey Mac Sports Program world. And it's just been very hard to get up to the dojo for all three of us every single Sunday because of some of these things. I think Roy actually is the least maintenance person, but between all the shit that Robert's got going on, and quite frankly, a lot of shit that I've got going on, not just with me, with my family, we're doing this show wherever we want, basically wherever we can. Why I'm bringing this up is because I got many fantastic messages last week saying, Davey Mac, as long as you guys just do the show, we're happy. As long as you do the Davey Mac Sports Program, we're happy because we know that you care. We know that you bring the passion, the fire, and the energy, and we know that you guys don't take shortcuts. For instance, we got a busy, big-time show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have a special visit from the king of New Jersey prop comedy. Orange Head is going to be here. He's going to do a little stand-up for you guys. Yeah. If you've never seen Orange Head, New Jersey's greatest prop comic, you are in for a treat. This is a gentleman who has tried out for America's Got Talent no less than 14 times and has been rejected each one of those times. But that's why he's a dangerous act that's going to live strong in the Davey Mac Sports Program. Plus, a possible drop-in from Mike Francesa, or at least Dave Francesa. Dave Francesa, after it was revealed that Mike Francesa was spotted hanging out with Barstool people. All right, we got a lot of shit going on. We've got the Super Bowl, so I do want to say a big thank you to all of the Davey Mac Sports Program audience, for real, for saying no matter where you do the show, just do the show. A lot of people listen to this as a podcast. So really, it's all cool. But as long as we do the show on a weekly basis, we get the support. I can't thank the people enough. We got a lot of messages because, you know, sometimes we're at Dojo, sometimes we're online, sometimes we're at Roy's house. But you know what's one thing that never changes? I fucking come in ready to rock. I have show prep. I have material. Whether we're at Tiff's Ale House, whether we're at Roy's, or whether we're online, the goddamn content remains the same. Magnificent. And we are going to get right into the show, ladies and gentlemen, because the AFC Championship game just got the biggest rating ever for an AFC Championship game. The Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs, and you know who was in the suite, that got 55 million people, the most watched football game that is not a Super Bowl.
Wow.
Ever.
Yeah. And for those who are not in the know, AFC means American Football Cup.
Conference.
Sorry, David.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, Roy, I didn't tell you. We have a lot prepared today. And because of wisecracks like that and these increasingly insane introductions, Robert has put together a little goddamn trivia competition for you and I. Because I never get to participate in any of the challenges.
Yeah.
It's the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia.
Hey, we're going to do
versus Roy coming up later.
Oh, my God. The Super Bowl of trivia. Okay?
Super
We
Bowl,
got a
Super
lot
Bowl
of
trivia
shit
day.
to get to. All right? But here's the point. All these people getting so crazy about the Taylor Swift. I just gave you why this Taylor Swift shit is not going away. Just not. 55 million people watched that football game. For a non-Super Bowl, it's the most watched football game ever.
And do you think it was due to Taylor Swift being there?
I think it's simply due to star power in general. I'm not saying only Taylor Swift, but people cannot deny she brings a lot of eyeballs. Yes, Mahomes, Kelsey, and then Lamar Jackson of the Ravens having an MVP year. Harbaugh, his brother Jim Harbaugh goes out and wins the college championship. Could John Harbaugh win a Super Bowl in the same year his brother won a college championship? That would be an amazing story. So I think we had a lot of factors, but there's no question the Taylor Swift influence is major at this point.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I wish that you were dating a superstar, David, because we probably have a lot more eyes on our show too.
Listen, if Taylor Swift can join the Davey Mac Sports Program, I'll put her in a goddamn fourth box. Or fuck, I'll just get rid of Robert's face. I mean, Robert, you're still going to be on the show, Robert. But I mean, we got Taylor Swift here. If she gets here, maybe Robert, she gets in the Robert box.
You know what? I'll reinvent myself. I've done it like 1,000 times. What did Taylor Swift say? Ooh, look what you made me do. I was gonna say she's the reason for the ratings on that big show, but it got stepped on. Should have just left it out.
Sorry, Rob. Sorry, Bobby.
No, you might have said that, Roy.
So the Super Bowl is through the goddamn roof. And I'm just going to tell you, Kansas City Chiefs are winning this fucking thing. I'm going to make my ultimate prediction next week. I suggest we make all of our ultimate predictions next Sunday. But I think that the Chiefs, they're going to win this. We're going to be seeing Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce in our lives for the next 15 years. She found the perfect man. She didn't want the John Mayers or the stand-up comics or basically anyone with a brain. She found a big Neanderthal that she can, boss around. I mean, this is exactly what this woman has been looking for her entire goddamn life. She's been looking for some big, boneheaded caveman who is an absolute doofus that she can tell what to do.
We've got Big A coming to the Super Bowl party, so maybe we can set him up.
I'm just surprised she never hooked up with Gronk. Because Gronk has been checking these boxes for a long time. Big, dumb, jock, stupid, doofus, idiot.
I wonder if he's going to take her last name when they get married.
Now, I'm ready to do. Oh, and Roy, can I say something?
Please,
Robert
David.
called me out before the show. I was putting on some chapstick. Hey, Enzo.
This is terrible, Roy. This is why people don't like white people. What's about to happen?
I put on some chapstick, and I'm a weekend dog guy. Come here. Enzo loves chapstick.
Oh, no.
Yes, Roy.
Oh, no. No bestiality.
It's not
That's what I
bestiality.
said. He definitely rubs it on his penis.
And then right back onto the lips.
Oh.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Roy, thoughts and opinions, because Robert said that is disgusting. And I said, what are you talking about? I'm sharing chapstick with my beloved dog who loves me so much. Sonny's here too, but I don't know where the hell he is. He's a little nut.
He's probably licking his asshole because that's what dogs do.
Yeah,
you know what else? Dog asshole on your face now, Dave.
I do not.
Prove it.
Every single scientist said dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans.
Yeah, you trust that science.
Yeah, I don't know, David. My dog. I've seen my dog eating his own shit, and
I've done that too.
Yeah, I know you have.
I mean. Who am I to judge? I'm practically the dog of, humans.
If you
I'm
do
essentially
that
a human dog now that you think about it. And now, because you're popping off, I want to beat you in the trivia contest.
Okay, buddy, let's have it. Now, is this a sports trivia challenge?
It's the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia, Roy.
It's a Super Bowl trivia contest. I'm pretty sure we're going to have sports questions, specifically Super Bowl questions.
Okay, well, can I put my money on you, David?
That is not allowed. That goes against competition. Not unless you want to be the Chicago Black Sox of 1919. Okay, we can't do that. Every Davey Mac Sports Program challenge is always done on the up and up.
Yeah,
we have a lot of integrity here. Hold on.
It is I just got to correct you guys. It's the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia. You keep just saying Super Bowl trivia, Dave.
Okay, it's
and
the
we're
Super
saying
Bowl
that because you're not supposed to say Super Bowl. So we're saying it's the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia.
Okay. Right now, the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia. Me versus Roy. This is for all the marbles. This is for pride. And this is for sports superiority.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe superiority in general. I know Roy thinks about that kind of thing, with being Aryan and whatnot. He has
genetic superiority.
Yeah, I mean, I know Roy has a lot of, let's just say, thoughts of superiority, what with the German lineage and the father with the, scoring the goals and rising, kicking the sackens balls, you little risings, scoring the goals and kicking the sackens balls. So the Super Bowl trivia commences right now.
Maybe Roy, could I get a stinger for the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia? It's the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia.
Audible,
vocal. Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia.
Right, nailed it. That's what I was looking for. All right, thanks, so we're gonna go just person to person.
Okay.
I think the best way to work would be we'll go to Roy first. If you get it wrong, we let Dave steal, and vice versa.
Perfect.
Okay.
So Roy.
Hey, wait, hold on. How many questions?
Let's play 5 questions.
Okay, 5 questions. Perfect.
Okay.
Roy, what team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never held the lead? Again, that was what team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never held a lead?
Ooh. San Francisco 49ers? Oh, no, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers and the 49ers have both won a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
which would mean at some point they had a lead.
Had a
So
lead.
I'm sorry, Roy. We're going to pass it to Dave, man.
Yeah. Those are the
Well, I
only
mean,
two teams
that's
knew the name of.
interesting. The Bills have been to 4 Super Bowls, but they had the lead.
God's guess.
But they had a lead, obviously, late. Oh, wait a sec. The Giants had the lead, and then Scott Norwood misses the field goal. It's got to be the Bills.
Are you sure?
The only other team I can think of the Vikings have been in multiple Super Bowls. Were they in 4?
If Dave,
I feel like the Vikings were in 3 Super Bowls and lost all 3.
If Dave gets it wrong, could I retry it again, or is that
Sure.
a no-go?
No. What? You can't steal after you fucked it up.
We'll give a hint and keep going until we get the answer.
Okay, the answer is the Buffalo Bills.
Roy, would you like a hint?
Oh my God.
All right, I'll take a hint.
Randy Moss.
Oh, I said that. I said the answer then.
He doesn't.
Is it the Vikings?
Oh, you piece of shit.
If you hadn't said, "Oh no," I said the answer, Roy would have had no idea who Randy Moss played for.
In the history, though, of game shows, the person can't get it fucking wrong, and then the other person steals, and then now you get to get it again. In the history of game shows.
Mr. Mac, you're this close to a technical foul. I don't want to do it, buddy. You're
Fine.
a superstar. All right.
It is Robert's game, so I suppose we have to play by his, messed up, pot-headed rules.
So it's 1-0, am I right? With Roy in the lead?
Roy's got 1 point. He is not like the Vikings.
Okay, this is
Super Bowl of trivia. Dave, this question goes to you.
I'm ready.
What teams have won the most Super Bowls? Again,
right. I'm so mad at myself for screwing up that Vikings one. I just thought that the Vikings had been in 3 Super Bowls and not 4. You're sure that, you know what? Roy's got the point. The 2 teams that have won the most Super Bowls are the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers, both tied with 6 each. Should the San Francisco 49ers win next Sunday, they will also be tied with 6 each. But as it stands, the Patriots and the Steelers, most Super Bowls with 6.
Wow. And that's a point for Davey Mac tying the game up.
tie it up, David.
Yeah.
Roy.
Strong.
Yeah. I'm going to tie you up and then put you on the train tracks. Let a fucking train roll over you after the way you guys cheated me in question 1.
Let's see if we can cheat again in question 2.
We're certainly going to try. I know you don't know sports as much, but you do know entertainment, Roy. So which Super Bowl halftime show preceded a stadium-wide blackout?
Oh, that's hard. I know the Super Bowl where the blackout happened.
Super Bowl halftime show preceded a stadium blackout. We'll give you 1 point for the year, 1 point for the entertainer.
That's hard.
Okay. Well, that's a tough one.
In this beehive.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with, I think U2 was the band that had the blackout. And as far as the year, oh man, that's a tough one. I'm going with 2012 maybe, or.
So we've got Roy guessing U2 in 2012. We also had Scott in the chat guessing 2012.
Yeah, but I
and U2. But because of those answers, Dave, you actually get a chance to guess at both.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, both Roy and Scott 0 for 2.
No. The U2
were wrong about U2.
You two are idiots.
Thanks, Scott. it was a noble attempt.
U2 famously played the Super Bowl in 2002 post 9/11, where they did an amazing rendition of Where the Streets Have No Name and played the people's names going up on the screen. I knew it wasn't that. This was when the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers were in New Orleans in the Superdome playing the Super Bowl, and there was a power outage. That was around 2012 or 13. This is tough.
No, it wasn't 12 based on previous answers, so it would be crazy in love to say 2012.
Would it be Beyonce?
And what year?
2013.
Yeah, that's a point for Davey Mac.
Yes!
Man. You gave it
Roy,
away with that one.
Just so you know, I gave you a beehive clue when you were answering. You just didn't catch it.
I
was
didn't
trying to
catch
throw
that.
hints out there for both of you. I knew that was a tough one.
This is
Now
huge,
that-
Roy.
That
Okay.
Super Bowl was well known for me because I spent it getting an appendectomy. So I was on morphine, passed out when the 49ers were up a bunch and woke up to watch the Ravens reclaim their title.
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks.
A lot of
my
morphine.
God. That's interesting. All right, next question. Let's go. I'm winning, and I just want to bring this thing home.
Well, we're going to give you an arrogance penalty, so we're going to give this question to Roy first. And that is, which team has participated in the most Super Bowls? It is currently 2-1, Dave, and we got 2 questions to go.
The most Super Bowls.
Who has
The most.
participated in the most?
Participated.
Just go
I mean,
with your gut. Who's the best football team?
I'm going with the New England Patriots.
And with that, Roy ties the game at 2 points apiece.
This is it, then. This is question 5, correct?
This is question 5.
Oh,
And this
David.
is the trophy of the Super Bowl of Super Bowl trivia.
I
So
better
it's
win
going
this
to
goddamn game.
involve the Super Bowl trophy.
If I don't win, I'm
David.
letting you all know, if I don't win this game, the show may end.
Yeah, because then I will be the sports master.
That is a disturbing, nightmarish thought. I'm so upset. All right, here we go. I'm going to knock it out of the park. I'm taking home this championship in the Super Bowl trivia contests, which is way more close than I was expecting. But anyway.
So like I said, it's the championship of Super Bowl trivia. It's going to involve a question about the trophy of the Super Bowl. How much, David, does the Lombardi Trophy weigh?
Roy gets fucking Patriots questions and all this bullshit. I get how much does the Lombardi Trophy weigh? Oh, man. Give me 8 pounds.
Oh, David, way
Roy,
off.
what are you thinking?
Way off? How do you know?
26 pounds.
Who? Price is Right rules, Robert. Whoever is closest without going over wins.
How about we play not Price is Right rules and just closest?
No. Price is Right rules. That's how I play every single game. Let's
Okay,
go.
well then Rob wins because the Lombardi Trophy weighs 7 pounds.
Hold on. I meant to say
Hit it, Roy. Rob's the master.
I meant to say Big Brother rules, which are if both people go over, then it's whoever's closest. That's how they play at Big Brother. If 2 people go over, then it is closest. And I was gonna say 7 pounds. Don't know why I said 8, but I'm taking that championship, Robert. Please.
I think after further review, we went to the judges and we're gonna have to give it to Dave by a hair.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Roy. Even though Run Dad says you seem to know more and you have a better beard.
What are you talking about? Roy knows nothing about sports. I mean, I don't want to bash. I don't want to bash Roy. He's my friend. I love him.
Notice he didn't mention the beer.
Crazy. This is crazy to think about. In the meantime, you guys talk about the stupid trivia contest because I have to get ready. Orange head.
Oh,
He's okay.
okay. Does that
David,
mean
what?
we should be stretching, David?
I think we should chat a little bit because it might need more than a stretch.
Oh, okay. He's got the full-on regalia tonight with Orange Head, huh?
We're going full all in. Now, I don't know if you know this, Roy. I actually got a beef with Orange Head. An inner comedy beef.
What happened, buddy?
He stole one of my jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to admit it, but yeah, he ripped one of my shit.
And where was this? Was he making a performance at a comedy club, or this is just?
I think he followed me one night at the dojo, and I pulled a knife out and was like, I'm going to kill myself. And then now you see what his running theme has become. Does feel a bit,
Yeah. Well,
So how was Torpedo? Did the edible torpedo your gig?
I guess a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I took some wacky solos. Like I didn't even know when I was supposed to take a solo on the accordion, and suddenly everyone in the band was just looking at me. So I was like, oh, that means I got a solo. So I would just start playing a lead line, and it was like, I don't know what key I'm in. It was pretty wacky. But hold on a second. I don't want to get too deep into it.
I don't want to give you too much because it looks like
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Hi, everyone.
Luke
It's
Kelly.
everybody's favorite prop comic from New Jersey, Orange Head. You guys can't see below my waist, right?
Nope.
Very.
Good. Orange Head's going to be having some fun during this whole segment. Who wants to hear some jokes, guys? Hey, is that you? Hold on. Oh, hold on one second.
Uh-oh.
Have you noticed Orange Head looks a lot like Richard Simmons?
Orange Head looks like Richard Simmons, or Richard Simmons looks like Orange Head. Hey, Robert, keep your fucking mouth shut during Orange Head's goddamn comedy routine. You're a fucking stand-up comedian. You understand, you goddamn little heckler? You
Told you he
just
had a
keep
beef,
your
Roy.
goddamn mouth shut. Who wants to hear some jokes, guys? Yeah. What did the pissed off spoon say to the knife?
What's that, Orange Head?
Hey, fork you! Was that a good joke?
That was a good one,
Pretty
Orange Head.
Hey, everyone, look at Orange Head, right? This is what I call Orange Head so ugly, they call him a butterface. Hey, guys, this actually isn't butter. It's honey mustard from Wendy's, but I thought, it would stand in less butter. You guys can't tell shit. You guys are fucking assholes. You know that? I'm sorry, guys. Hey, guys, what do you get when you cross colorful candy with feces?
What do you get?
Shittles.
You okay, Orange Head?
No, I'm not okay. Orange Head gets, weird spasms every once in a while. Hey, what do you say to a Jedi when they're being really stupid?
What do
No.
you say?
Yo, duh!
Oh, Orange Head.
Right? Yo, duh! Do you get it?
Oh, we get it.
That's Yoda in my hand. That's the joke. I'm a prop comic. Laugh at my fucking props. Yo, dog, that was good.
It was great.
Something.
You fucking son of a bitch. Fuck you guys, man. Hey, listen to this, guys. I was thinking of sending my ass on a cruise, Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just gotta rent a sail butt. You get it?
I do get it.
The sailboat was on my ass. I put it there like a prom comic. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You know how hard this goddamn fucking shit is? Slinging my goddamn fucking stupid prop suitcase fucking from Atlantic City to some fucking shithole in Pennsylvania every goddamn weekend. Now for some non-prop jokes, guys.
Oh, that's what we wanted.
What's something Orange Head wants to do to his boss's house?
I don't know.
Burn it down! You fucking son of a bitch, you know that? Yeah. Here's another joke. I'm thinking of driving past my landlord's house with a rifle and a silencer tonight. That's the joke, assholes.
I'm laughing.
Up, fuzzball. Go ahead, Robin. You can use some of these fucking jokes for your comedy routine. I heard you saying Orange Head stole some of your comedy routine. Hey,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Orange Head stole some of my
Orange
jokes.
Head never steals is fucking milk and soap and razor blades from 7-Eleven. That's it. Next joke. There's this idiot kid cashier at the shop, right? I'm gonna fucking shoot him. I swear to God. No, just put the shit in the goddamn bag. Do it faster. Orange Head's got a fucking, shit to do. He's got porn to buy. Now, also the crazy old bitch who lives above me. Barbara, I know you can hear me. You're fucked. If you don't leave that goddamn door unlocked, Barbara. You understand me? Anyway, this has been Orange Head. I'm the best comedian. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Orange Head.
Bye.
I think my favorite one was the one with the upstairs neighbor, because he does have a neighbor named Barbara upstairs, and
Oh, yeah.
damn well she is listening to this.
Oh, absolutely.
Insanity.
She comes down every time we record at his place, and I very much look forward to Dave having to explain Orange Head to Barbara. Like, no, I'm not going to actually kill you.
She always goes, man, people get really scared of him because I'm telling you, I am officially the apartment complex fucking weirdo because the yelling and the screaming constantly. And you fucking, no matter how hard you try, you cannot convince these people that you're doing podcasts and shit. They're just like, yeah, sure. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Now, having said that, I can't lie. I am notoriously horrendous. I consider myself to be a good person for the most part.
Sure.
I would say 98% of the time.
Yeah, got a good heart.
I try to look out for people. I try to do whatever, I try to accommodate people, look out for people, entertain people. But I got to tell you, the customer service of Verizon, okay, the customer service of DirecTV, okay, Roy, you've never heard worse, more evil shit come out of a human's mouth, and that includes Hitler, than me when I'm on the phone with customer service in Verizon. It's not good. And so I can't always claim that they're hearing, loud podcasts. They're also hearing my loud customer service calls, in which, you'd think it was a fucking Tarantino movie in here. And lately, because I've gone insane, I'm now fucking stalking. I shouldn't say stalking. That could get me in trouble. I'm now following and trying to get answers from the governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, who's a total doofus because the rents are through the goddamn roof. Okay? The rents are through the goddamn roof. So now I've been calling up all kinds of different wings and different places in the Phil Murphy regime. And I had a nice conversation with a woman who not only was she saying, well, it's not the governor's fault that rents are so high.
You would think, right?
I'm like, well, can he do anything? Can he introduce legislature so that he can help people and not so that the whole state doesn't get evicted? Can he introduce? They go, governor can't introduce legislature. That's crazy. And I go, so the governor can't do anything? Well, no, I mean, not when it comes to legislature, right? And I go, how about this for a new piece of legislature? Article, fuck you. Put that into the New Jersey Constitution. No, I'm fighting with everyone these days.
I've also been involved in some political fighting with my representatives, Dave, in PA, because the guy keeps texting me to come to his petition signing. Like, hey, this is Rep so-and-so, and I keep responding with, I follow medieval politics, so if you want to lead me, you better defeat me in a duel. And he hasn't responded yet. So now I keep saying things like, I'm going to bring my gun Saturday to the signing. Are you going to be ready? I'm going to have my gun. You better be ready. So we'll see how that plays out.
It's all bullshit. All they say is to every goddamn American, vote, 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 and get engaged, get involved, do things. Well, I vote, 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 and all I've reached out to every goddamn local politician, local council, local assemblyman, representative, and worked my way up through the state to the fucking governor's mansion, and not one single person helps and can get anyone any answers.
Have you tried your landlord, David?
Yes. I'm every fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, I get that, it happens. But every year? Every single year.
Well, there is inflation and, expenses go up for the landlords.
Damn you. I forgot. Roy's a fucking slumlord like Joe Pesci in that fucking movie. I forgot who I was talking to, Robert. He's got fucking shitholes all over Long Island. He's got fucking 19 Mexicans living in a goddamn 8x8 fucking room.
Yeah.
I get it, Dave.
They they didn't complain when I raised their rent, David. Or they certainly didn't go to the governor.
Goddamn, Roy Harder, the super. That's you.
I'm gonna have you living in one of my tenements before long, David.
Since
So-
Roy can't give you advice, what we do, Dave, my landlord and I, to keep the property value low, is occasionally we'll just go fire out the window,
Yeah.
straight in the air, just a couple of shots, keep the property value nice and low.
So this is funny. Mike Francesa was spotted walking with a couple Barstool guys.
Oh,
And I don't think that this means he's going to be joining Barstool full time, but he's definitely becoming a part of that world. He got interviewed, or he did the slice of pizza thing with that Dave Portnoy guy, and he also has gotten other kind of shows and appearances and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of hysterical that Mike Francesa is doing a Barstool. And honestly, if Francesa is, available, he's not on the Fan anymore. Like, if you're Barstool, why wouldn't you put Mike Francesa on your goddamn network or whatever they have? I'm not exactly sure what they have.
I think the difficulty there, sorry, Roy, I think the difficulty they're running into is Francesa now has to become a different type of personality than he was for his entire radio career, where he was like the authority, the guy that people wanted. He's transitioning into more of like a Bobo.
Yeah, you're actually right. And the thing about Barstool with Mike is, he needs to get like more hip. He needs to get, a little younger. That's a much younger demographic than what Mike Francesa is used to.
Or lean into being the old doofus. Like, if he's okay with being the guy they make fun of for falling asleep on air and drinking 19 Diet Cokes a day, you know what I mean? Like, if he's okay with that, he would be great. I think everybody would love him. It could be like a final, renaissance of his career.
It's let me interrupt you for a second here, Robert. It's Mike David Francesa here. A lot of people don't know my middle name. And I just want to tell everyone I am now hanging out at Barstool, okay? And I am going to be cranking it up a notch, okay? That's what the kids say these days. They say they're going to be cranking it up on the, Barstool, okay? Okay, Barstool has me trying to relate with the younger generation, okay? So they told me to get some fresh kicks if I'm going to be on camera. I don't even know what the hell that means, okay?
Ooh.
I told Portnoy, I go, what the hell are fresh kicks, okay? Are we talking Pele? When we say fresh kicks, are we talking, the soccer player from Brazil? By the way, just, quick aside, Pele, 1959, far superior to 1975. Pele, where he played on the Cosmos. Okay, 1959, Pele, Brazil, Santos, that kind of thing. Hell of a player. Now, a lot of people don't realize 1959, Pele, better than 1957. Pele, injury prone, had a few things off the pitch problems. 1959 Pele, better than 1957 Pele, but 1959 Pele, not better than 1961 Pele, who had improved. Now 1961 Pele, better than 1964 Pele, but 1964 Pele, not better than 1967 Pele, which was better than 1958 Pele, but not better than 1969 Pele, but better than 1970 Pele. Okay, so anyway, in conclusion, I don't know what the hell fresh kicks are. And then goddamn Dave Portnoy, right? Dave Porty. What the hell's his name, Robert? Porty?
Portnoy.
Dave Porty. He tells me, he goes, Mike, we need more hot takes. Feel free to mix it up in the pop culture space, is what he tells me. He says, Mike, I go, what the fuck is pop culture, Dave? Anyway, after he explained that to me for 8 hours, I got some pop culture hot takes. First of all, Taylor Swift absolutely is an annoying bitch. Okay? Yeah. No, I mean, listen. Annoying bitch, Taylor Swift is. Okay? But is she as annoying as Patrick Mahomes' Bugs Bunny-faced wife? I don't think so. I think in terms of a hot take, Brittany Mahomes with the big teeth and the stupid head and always with the dumb hood on and the hat fuzzy. She's about as annoying as it takes, as it gets. I mean, my God. So here's my my hot take here to Brittany Mahomes here. Stay home. Okay? With Taylor Swift in the suite standing next to you, honey, you kind of resemble a 1957 Pele. Okay? That's, ugly in the face. Here's another hot take. Okay? Marvel movies suck right now. Okay? And maybe not even just right now. Maybe all Marvel movies suck. Okay? Explain to me how you get bitten by a spider and then you're able to shoot spider webs out of your wrists. Okay, first of all, where does it come from? There's no orifice on the wrist. Okay, there's no orifice on the wrist. I could see a spider web getting shot out of the anus. Okay? I could see it, the eyeballs to a certain extent. I'll even go one further. Portnoy, Dave Porty wants a hot take. I could see spider webs coming out of the dick hole. But out of a wrist where there's no orifice. Doesn't make any sense. Cancel all the Marvel movies. They're terrible for that reason. Another thing is I gotta get back to my wife, Rose. She made a beautiful chicken parm for me. She actually made 4 chicken parms for me. So I'm going to eat the first 2. These sandwiches this big. I'm going to eat the first 2. With the horse racing today, and then I'm going to save the next 2 for, whatever. But I was perusing the Netflix, and I started watching the Stranger Things, Dave Porty says, talk pop culture. That's what I'm doing here. What the hell is the Stranger Things about? Is that a giant flower that's trying to eat those kids? I mean, what it did. So this entire time, I'm supposed to be scared of a giant flower? Like one of those, giant flowers that you could climb up at a playground? I mean, that's what the thing looks like. It looks like a kid's playground flower, for Christ's sakes. And I'm supposed to be scared of that? And what's with all the nosebleeds? With that girl. What is she, snorting some smack like Uma Thurman in, Pulp Fiction? Every goddamn 14 minutes, it's nosebleeds already. Stop it. Stranger Things, 2 thumbs down. And I can say that properly. Because Siskel and Ebert are dead and the trademark has run out. I'm Mike Francesa. Fuck you, America.
That's a pretty easy costume change, huh, David?
And now I'm back.
Dave, you missed it. Mike Francesa was just here.
Dave Francesa there.
Michael David Francesa.
There it is.
So we say it here first. What we say happens. I call everything first. I say everything first. I am first on everything, aren't I? How many months have I been telling you about Jalen Brunson?
Some would say too many.
Mm-hmm. The Knicks point guard, Jalen Brunson, who I've been saying for basically a year and a half is the most underrated and possibly best point guard in all of the NBA. Certainly of the Eastern Conference. He got named to the All-Star team. Now, the Knicks did lose last night to the Lakers, but still, they've won they're 15-3, I believe, in their last 18 games. This Jalen Brunson is amazing, and now, finally, everyone is on board. I'm now seeing people like Kendrick Perkins and Charles Barkley who were initially said, no, he's a great player, should be an all-star. Now they're saying MVP candidate. And
wow.
See, you would have known about that if you listened to the Davey Mac Sports Program religiously. I calls him every goddamn time. I calls him every time. I really am. And please prepare for an audible stinger, Roy. A vocal stinger, but I really am the sports
master. He's the one that we bet after.
I really am. You can't deny this anymore.
Dave and the intellectual titans, Charles Barkley and Kendrick Perkins.
Listen, we know what we're talking about. Charles, Kendrick, you're invited to the Super Bowl show at the Dojo of Comedy.
Next Sunday, February 11th for the Super Bowl. We're going to be probably going on around live at 2. So if you want to come, hang out, and then go back to your house, to whoever's house for the Super Bowl, you can do that. This is a pre-Super Bowl party is the point.
Now, why in the hell would I go to the dojo, Dave? I got to do karate. Watch the game. That's going to be Kendrick Perkins all mad. He doesn't understand things.
Oh, Jesus.
Like how to play help side defense.
So many so I just want to say, as a matter of record, I was the guy who called all the goddamn Jalen Brunsons. I've been telling you how special he is. Now the rest of the goddamn country's finally waking up. It's about time. Today is a wonderful day of games and fun. I thought we would do something we've only done one time on the Davey Mac Sports Program.
What was that, David?
Because I've defeated Roy.
Make love. Make sweet, passionate love with each other.
No.
Jerk off over cam with each other.
Nope. Orange Head already did that half hour ago. You don't know. He made a very big mess underneath the couch.
Well, that's
no. I've decided, because I am already a champion against Roy, I'd like to be a 2-time champion. I'd like to play my son in Mario Kart and capture it live on the air. And I'd like to defeat him. And I'd like to watch you guys. I'd like to witness you guys watching me destroy him in Mario Kart.
Okay.
Is this a fair challenge to you?
Accept it, David.
What do I get if I win? Involved. You can call the action.
We'll call you the master of Mario Kart.
Stanley. Oh, Stanley. Time to play Mario Kart, son. Time to lose to Daddy in Mario Kart. Come here, son. Son.
Oh, boy.
Here comes son.
Son, Miss Orange Head already, Kart. Dave.
Son, we're going to do the Mario Kart now.
Now, Roy, does this feel to you like a 2024 version of the Oedipus story?
You're disgusting mind. Now, we're going to pick our characters. I'll turn the camera around here so you guys can see what the hell is happening. This is what we're going to do.
Well, that's certainly.
There we go.
It certainly doesn't help too much. Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Maybe a little to the. Yeah, that's better.
There we go, Roy. A little bit to the thing. I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy, man. So, Roy, I'm going to be on the guy on the left.
You are Mario.
No, I am Davey Mac. I'm going to be my avatar guy. You can see he's got a little beard there. See, that's me. And Stanley Mac is going to be somebody. Who are you going to just choose somebody?
Looks like Wario or.
Okay, so it's mirrored for those watching at home. Dave is going to be on the right side of your screen, and Stanley Mac will be on the left.
Thanks for clearing that up, Robert.
Absolutely. I will be the play-by-play. You can be the color commentary guy. Roy, I'll do the facts. You do the interesting stuff.
You try your best.
Now, I will say, Roy, knowing the two players coming to the table, Eastside Dave, clearly a gaming tycoon, if you will, really an icon. Stan is up and coming. He's much like Bronny Jr. is to LeBron James.
Yeah.
A lot of potential, but hasn't quite fully realized it yet. So we may need
he's excellent.
To kind of try to distract Dave by asking him questions about the game and things like that to help Stan out.
Let me say one thing. We are having an issue with his controller. If his guy goes insane, I will have to restart. I will give him that option.
Stan, a little bit of bad news. Scott Walker bet $5K on you. He's been 0 for 3 so far on the show. So
Scott Walker's bet $5,000 on Stanley Mac. Okay, so I'm on the left side of the screen in the black outfit. Stanley's on the right side of the screen.
You are on the right side of the screen in the black outfit, Dave. And Stanley's on the left there.
Oh, gotcha. Because the image.
Yeah. Stanley looks like he's off to a rough start.
No, you're in fourth. He's in fourth. He's in third. He's right behind me.
He's right behind
you. Okay.
Interesting vehicle choices by each individual. We got Stanley on the ATV and Dave on the motorcycle. ATV is going to have a little more handling. Motorcycle's going to have a little more speed.
I missed a weapon there. All right. See, guys, the thing about me is it's the good old-fashioned Fastest thing to is a straight line or whatever the goddamn phrase is. What is it? Fastest.
The shortest distance between
Yeah.
2 points is a straight line back.
That's it. That's the thing I was trying to think about. Yeah, the fastest thing to the thing is the thing.
Oh, here comes a blue shell for Dave. He's about to get fucked. Oh, this is Stanley's opportunity. He's going to make some moves.
Not only that, but it totally discombobulated me. Stanley's on my back right here.
Stanley turned into a glider there for a moment, huh?
Yeah, well, you fly in certain segments of America. You ever play Mario Kart, Roy?
No. Hey, Bobby, can you clean off my screen? I got some shit across it.
So that's what's known as an octopus, Roy. And
That's the ink of yes, Roy. That was not your screen. That's one of these wacky Mario Kart weapons. You see how I get a double almost every time? Do people understand how good I am at this game?
Dave looked like he's collecting eggs there, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm sort of an unstoppable force in this. I think people are now recognizing that. What Pele was in 1959 is what I am in 2024. That's the bottom line.
So one of the things Dave seems to be best at is getting and using weapons. I know that's always been a hard area for Stanley Mac, but he's battling along.
I am a big believer. Another first place shell. It's like I just don't want me to win. Robert, I'm a big believer in using weapons. I think, listen, they give you a lot of weapons in these games. No point. I hate in the NFL when coaches save timeouts. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, 40 seconds, 50 seconds have melted off the clock, and the coach still has 2 timeouts in his back pocket. And you're like, how come you didn't use your timeout? I'm the same way with weapons, baby. Dogs are getting excited because they feel the competition right now. Stanley Mac has fallen back to 6. Davey Mac's going to win this first race. He's going to win it easy.
Dave, we are seeing some calls in the chat for you to do a classic pod racing matchup against Jedi Jared on Yaddle Chattel.
Now, I will absolutely do that.
Pod racer game. You're going to have to find that.
I have that game. I actually have on the Nintendo Switch the original 1999 Nintendo pod racing game. I actually have that. So I could actually do that. All right, let's do one more race. This and that was the practice race. This is for the championship.
This is the one that takes it all. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, Dave.
And this one, guys.
Yeah.
No mercy. Okay.
Now I see what's going on here. Now I've got it down.
Now you got it down, Roy. We're in Peach Gardens. It's a beautiful place, Roy. Reminds me of your backyard. It's beautiful. Beautiful flowers.
Dave, real quick. Beverly wants to know, what console are you playing on?
This is a Nintendo Switch.
Sorry, Stan. I tried to get him to fuck up the start.
Oh, why would you do that?
I'm trying to help make it fair for Stan.
You can't. It's like trying to, screw up God. I'm sorry.
Then call me Jacob, baby. Let's go.
My Mario Kart skills, he's complaining about his controller. And listen, that's Roy.
Yeah.
That's part of life. Am I right, Roy?
Yeah. If you got a bad controller, you're stuck with it, man. That's just part of life.
It's life. This is
typically Roy.
Learning lessons. This is father-son talk.
Typically, Roy, if somebody's the best at a game, they would use the broken controller, wouldn't they?
Oh, I don't like to use controllers that don't work that well. That's the problem.
Yeah, you make your opponents use it.
Yeah, I like you. Use
or your children. Oh my
children.
God.
My children are my opponents. They're one and the same. Constantly, I'm just constantly coming up with games to challenge them.
You're
and
right.
then I get very mad, and I threaten them. Well, you're not getting a Sunday tonight if they even think about winning. I mean, it's the exact opposite of what goes on in this culture right now.
I will admit that you are surprisingly good at this game, David. I'm watching you here, and I'm seeing Stanley struggle, and I don't know. Does he have a chance in hell to come up from 8th place?
He does. He has 3 red shells right now if he uses them wisely. You got to get those weapons, Roy Hodgins. You got to use them. You got to use your damn weapons. Sorry, folks, but if you don't use them, you're just doing nothing. You're not playing the damn game. And in my personal opinion, my only criticism, because he's a phenomenal player, I am going to say Stanley Mac's a phenomenal player, but he sometimes does not use them quickly.
Just so you know, Stanley Mac, a lot of the chat is saying you need to either switch controllers or this doesn't count. So you got an excuse, buddy.
All right,
looks like
you know what? I'm going to use that controller Forget it. Forget it. No. You people have done this. And don't. No, I'm going to use that controller, and I'm going to show you what kind of player I am.
I'd like to see that, David. Yeah, I don't like the advantage that you have here. And I see Stanley Mac has come up to, looks like 7th place.
And now the dogs are barking because everyone apparently is against me. Everyone thinks that I'm cheating somehow. Listen, he broke the control. All right, fine.
Unfortunately, we're out of time, Dave, so we're just going to have to end it there and leave it on this controversy. Roy, tell the people where Torpedo's next.
We can't play anymore?
Wait, 9th place?
I was just making a joke, Dave. Of course, you can run it back one more time for the folks.
Oh, thank you, Robert. No, because I do know you had to get out of here at 2.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, so he's going to be Davey Mac. Let's not even change characters. You're the Davey Mac. I'm this little spaz with the white. And by the way, for the record, guys, I don't like riding in the vehicles or the four-wheelers. I only like the bikes. So this is a double disadvantage. I am officially using the bad controller.
Now,
Kobe liked his Achilles better.
So David is on
free throws.
So David is on the left side now. Is that correct?
He is. And now he's in 4th place.
I see that.
3rd place, slowly creeping on a 2nd place, Stanley Mac.
All right, so
good weapon usage from Stan here.
I see what you mean. This thing isn't the worst. Okay, it veers a little to the left.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. I don't quit. That's the thing about the Dave, man. I get freaking obstacles put in my entire life. One goddamn obstacle after another. And
will you look right now? It is Stan in 1, Dave in 2. The rest of the race way behind. Dave just overtook Stan. We got ourselves
I'm number
an
1 now, brother.
Shootout. You got this, Stan. Just play your game, buddy. Don't you worry about him.
We got a long way to go. Hey, dogs, please. This is important.
Get him, dogs. Get him, Enzo.
Get those weapons.
They're not only wrestling, they're wrestling right by my feet, and they're distracting me.
We can tell as you slide into 3rd place.
Wow.
That happened.
The man slowly creeping ahead. It's almost like the controller makes a difference.
Can someone please clean that ink off of Roy's screen again, please? It's very distracting me. Oh, 1st place shell. Oh.
We got a blue shell. Slides to 2nd. Still ahead of Dave. Great use of a banana to block a red shell there by Stanley Mac.
We got one more lap. This is
as we head into the final lap, we got Stan in 2, Dave in 3. Stan overtakes the 1st, 2nd kind of area.
I'm coming.
But boy, is it a close race.
Daddy!
We've got a real Star Wars Episode 8.
Roy, that's how I keep him in line. Every night before bed, I show him The Shining, and like when Nicholson's chasing his son with an axe. And I go,
this shit is moving so fast, I can't even make sense of it. I prefer regular sports. It's much more slow.
We're heading into the final turn. Stanley Mac 1, Davey Mac 2.
What's
going to happen?
I gotta do something big here.
Oh, let's see it. It's going to be close.
1st place shell. Get him! Oh my God, this will be the best.
Will it hit him before the ending?
Did he win?
Oh, it blew.
Oh, yeah. There you go, David.
Oh, come on. I got hit with goddamn 17 1st place shells. You guys saw it. And then he is in 1st place and he gets a 1st place shell and they allow him to cross the finish line. That took the 1st place shell like 38 hours to reach him.
Stanley Mac.
That reached me were like
Stanley Mac.
He took your advice on the weapons, David.
Come here, take a bow. This is bullshit.
And Scott wants to point out he wins 5K.
All right.
He was due.
Take a bow. Say thank you to everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Your head's not on screen. See? Yeah. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, get the hell out of here. It's going to be one of the more brutal losses in my entire career. And I've had some bad things happen to me. I cannot believe on a day where I won the Super Bowl of Super Bowl championship, Super Bowl trivia contests.
It was close.
I choked away a goddamn Mario Kart championship. And you know what? The controller, okay, it veered a little bit to the left. I actually was having that used to my advantage because any left turn, Actually,
You're in.
make a left turn a lot better.
Too bad it had so many right turns.
Yeah, unfortunately, going right was a problem. Well, that's it. That'll end the show. Stanley
Sorry
Mac's
for
the
your loss.
champion. I'll give it to him. Roy Hart is champion. Robert's the champion. I'm going to call myself a champion as well. So again, I want to thank all the Davey Mac Sports Program people for being so supportive and just saying, hey, as long as you guys give us a show, we're cool. We love you guys. Thank you for that sentiment. Like I said, got lots of messages last week because we've been dealing with a lot of shit. And like I said, I want to, unload it on everyone, but just there's one thing after another with, just stuff in my family going on. And
High rents and whatnot.
Yeah. And just all kinds of stuff. So it takes us a lot. It's an all day to get to the dojo, which is why some of these shows are going to be here. But we appreciate and we thank everyone for just saying, hey, just do a show and we're going to follow you. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. But meanwhile, next Sunday, we are going to be at the Dojo of Comedy, right? 2 p.m. We would like to start broadcasting, Robert. So if you just want to come for the show, 2 to 3, you get back on the Super Bowl always kicks off at the same time, 6:45 Eastern Standard. So you got plenty of time to get back, or you want to hang out for a little bit after the show, do that too. Everyone is welcome. If you're in North Jersey, you must be there. You must show up for the show.
Because Roy and Rob will be catching the second half. So please come enjoy the show.
We absolutely want you to be there, and we look forward to seeing you there. And regardless, we're going to have a kick-ass Super Bowl show, Super Bowl pre-show party, baby. That's what we're doing, and that's going to be awesome. That's going to take place next Sunday, February 11th, and that's going to do it. Robert, things to plug.
This Friday, February 9th, I will be at Phantom Power in Millersville, Pennsylvania. It's a fun little punk club doing some stand-up comedy with Earl David Reed. Might have Lennon Free on that show as well. Come check it out.
Nice. Roy?
Thursday the 15th, 8 p.m., I will be playing with my instrumental band, Shawno Torpedo, at Still Partners in Seacliff, Long Island. I will not be taking any edibles that night.
The edibles actually helped you in the football Super Bowl trivia challenge, okay? I'm just letting you know. They seem to help you. Well, that'll do it for me as well. I'm Davey Mac. We'll see you next Sunday for the Davey Mac Sports Program Super Bowl party. Come on by the Dojo of Comedy, Morris Plains, New Jersey. Be there. We want to see you. We're going to kick off the show at 2 p.m. You can hang out, you go home, whatever you want to do, but we want to see you. And until then, good night and goodbye, everybody.